You know, all of us that are making calls, we've got people that we have to get by. Many times it could be a spouse, could be an office manager, could be a receptionist. But for all intents and purposes, they fit under a heading of a gatekeeper. That person who's going to keep you from talking to the person that you need to speak to. And so that's basically what we're talking about as a gatekeeper. And so we have to understand that that's part of the process and how to either get around, get through, or get over that person to talk to the person that's the decision maker that we want.
A gatekeeper is someone who's paid and trained to tell you no. So you have to think of that every time you walk into a company. So what I try to do is, opposed to thinking them as this is my enemy, she's trained to tell me no, I try to think of who's my next new best friend. So if I can go into a company while I'm prospecting, meet that person, try to make a relationship, a friendship with that person, I have a better chance of getting them to say yes as opposed to saying no. So keep that in mind.
You know, I think if you're going to have success in the marketplace and success in the field, it's not enough to know what you're going to say. You have to know what the people are going to say that you're talking to. And there's really only 4 objections you can get when you talk to an owner. No need, no hurry, no money, no confidence. Those are the things that you get into. They can put it in 100 different ways, but you need to know how to answer those. Same thing with a gatekeeper, a person whose job it is. If you're the business owner, you don't want every person that calls into the office taking your time right now. So you want to find out what they're talking about. When you're talking to someone whose job it is to keep you from talking to the person that you want to talk to, they're going to ask you questions. And they're valid questions. Who are you? Why are you calling? Do you have an appointment? What's the purpose of your call? Those are things that they want to know. So that's pretty much what they're going to ask you. They're going to ask you in a bunch of different ways. So you need to find out how to answer those. Why are you calling? Who do you want to speak to? It'll be helpful to you to know exactly who you want to speak to. And so just be prepared for what they're going to say, who you are, why you're calling, and what you want from that call. And that's, I think, one of the best ways to get around that person.